Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're putting on our financial detective hats to investigate a pretty fascinating paradox. It's a mystery that plagues, well, almost everyone at some point. Employee, freelancer, small business owner, it doesn't matter. We are diving into the curious case of the missing money, and absolutely crucial to this, how to track the hidden expenses that are secretly draining your accounts. Let's dive right in.
So, have you ever wondered why someone can earn huge money and still say, I don't know where it went? Right? It's completely baffling. You'd think earning more automatically solves your financial struggles. But as our source material reveals, the problem isn't always that people just don't earn enough.
The data actually exposes a pretty harsh reality. A person earning 30,000 pesos a month will often say they're struggling. But then someone earning 60,000 pesos says the exact same thing. Ironically, even someone pulling in 150,000 pesos or even 200,000 pesos a month will look at their bank account and say, I literally don't know where my money went. It just proves that if money is leaking out unnoticed, you're going to constantly feel broke, regardless of your income bracket.
Section 1, the invisible money leak.
So, where is it all going? Let's zoom in on our personal habits for a second. Most of us know exactly how much we earn, and we're usually pretty solid at tracking the big stuff. We know our rent, we know our baseline food budget, tuition, the electric bill, and what we owe on our loans. But if I asked you right now, exactly where did all your money go last month? Could you confidently answer? Probably not, because the big expenses aren't the real culprits here. The real thieves are the small ones. It's the everyday hidden expenses. A 150 peso purchase here, 300 there. It's that food delivered order when you were just a little too tired to cook, a premium coffee, an online purchase during one of those midnight flash sales, a few drinks with friends, or, my personal favorite, a digital subscription you completely forgot you even had. Individually, they seem completely harmless, right? Totally insignificant. But here is the absolute gut punch. Multiply those tiny daily expenses by 30 days. Then multiply that by 12 months. Suddenly, those insignificant little conveniences compound into hundreds of thousands of pesos a year. It's a massive, silent drain on your wealth. The money isn't missing, it's just leaking out through 1,000 tiny holes. Section 2, the business profit illusion. Now, this tracking trap isn't just a personal finance problem, it scales up. The sources point out that small and medium enterprise owners exhibit almost the exact same behavior as individuals. A business can literally be generating millions of pesos in sales, yet the owner is sitting there staring at an empty bank account, completely confused, asking, but our sales are good, where's the money? So the absolutely crucial point here is understanding this dangerous illusion. Sales are not the same as profit, and profit is definitely not the same as cash. A business can hit 10 million pesos in sales and still be entirely unable to pay its suppliers, its employees, or its taxes. Just because revenue is coming in doesn't automatically mean the business is actually in good financial health. This brilliantly illustrates why rapid growth can actually be incredibly dangerous if you aren't tracking those hidden expenses. Imagine a business whose sales skyrocket from 5 million pesos to 10 million pesos. Everyone is celebrating, right? But look a little deeper. What if, to get those sales, their inventory got trapped and doubled? What if payroll had to increase by 80% and operating expenses shot up by 90%? The company is growing rapidly on paper, sure, but in reality, their cash position is bleeding out. The money is just getting trapped in operational inefficiencies. Section 3, the danger of mixing money. This brings us to perhaps the most lethal tracking error of all. According to the accounting experts in our sources, mixing funds is one of the most common and destructive mistakes an owner can make. They use the business bank account to pay personal rent. They swipe the business credit card for a family dinner. They just reach into the register and grab cash whenever they need it. The result? Total financial blindness. Nobody can clearly determine how much the business actually made. It creates this dangerous illusion of profitability because the owner sees money flowing, but behind the scenes, the business is actually failing. Now, you might be thinking, well, I have fancy cloud accounting software, so I'm fine. But remember the golden rule of data: garbage in, garbage out. Technology has made tracking super accessible, yes. But if your transactions are incomplete or mixed up, if your personal and business funds are tangled together, even the most expensive accounting software on the planet will just generate beautiful, high-definition, bad information. Technology alone isn't the solution. You need rigid, disciplined financial processes behind it. Section 4, the 3 crucial numbers. So how do we actually fix this? How do we plug the leaks and track this missing money? Every single month, you need to track and separate 3 distinct metrics. Step 1, revenue. Simply, how much did we sell? Step 2, profit. How much did we actually earn after all the costs? And step 3, cash position. How much physical cash do we actually have on hand right now? Remember, these 3 numbers can be dramatically different from one another. You can have high sales but low profit. You can have high profit but zero cash because customers haven't actually paid you yet. Knowing all 3 is totally non-negotiable. When you track those 3 numbers accurately, good accounting suddenly stops being just a boring government requirement and it starts answering the most vital questions about your survival. Proper tracking tells you things like which products are actually profitable, which customers owe you money and are hurting your cash flow, how much of your cash is just sitting there as idle inventory, and most importantly, are you really making money or are you just moving money around in a giant circle? Section 5, earning more versus creating wealth. As we start to wrap up this explainer, we really need to shift our mindset. This is the ultimate takeaway from our sources today. Don't fall in love with your sales numbers or your high monthly salary. Fall in love with understanding your numbers. You don't necessarily need to earn millions to be financially healthy. You just need to know what comes in, what goes out, and how to plug those invisible leaks. Because honestly, the biggest financial problem usually isn't a lack of money. It's that nobody knows where the money went.
I want to leave you with this final, really provocative thought. We work hard, we earn money, we spend money, we repeat the cycle. But we rarely stop the machine to ask ourselves this simple question: is my money working for me? Take a hard look at your hidden expenses today. Track down those invisible leaks and make sure the answer to that question is a resounding yes. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.